Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Zenless Zone Zero. We are going to be jumping in and doing our daily check-in stuff here. This video was not, in fact, streamed live, so let me get that notice taken care of. For those of you watching over there on YouTube, I do want to remind you that we do stream videos live at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are there Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter. We won't dig into those too much further just for the sake of brevity. I think that's the right use of that word. And we're going to get rolling. Now, this episode is mostly going to be daily stuff. We're probably going to do a agent hangout event. Maybe one or two. There is one other event, too, that's going to end soon that I want to do. We're not doing any main story event stuff today, so the stuff meet at Lumina Square. We're not doing that. I want to save that for streams. So we're coming right off from the Trigger agent story, which was intense and awesome and broke my heart, both when we were playing it and also as I was just processing through the videos earlier today to get them ready to upload. So that was equally parts fun and tragic, and mostly tragic. So that is that little detail. That's part of the reason I'm recording this, playing through this, is to get a little bit of the Zenless Zone Zero fix while also not traumatizing myself too much, hopefully. I don't know, because the agent stories could be, or the agent, it's not an agent story, the agent interactions could be saddish as well, I suppose. So, this is not something I'm focused on. I mean, immersive storytelling. That's not okay. I don't believe it. So just pulling our daily stuff here. Oh, actually, we did just complete chapter 4. So I want to take a look at the newspaper, because that was a huge thing. Fugitive or scapegoat? The bringer's disappearance sparks controversy. News broadcast accident in EBC, New Eridu Broadcast Center, BC. I don't know what BC stands for. News anchor has unexpectedly appeared wearing a suit on top and shorts below while broadcasting, sparking discussion. Ether inertia, shocking scam. The ether inertization technology can convert highly reactive ether into stable compounds, seen as a hope for a revolution in productivity. However, it was recently revealed that the results were falsified, and the research project was actually employed as a cover for money laundering. Ether aptitude education exposed as a scam. A certain organization was all the rage 3 years ago when it claimed to be able to scientifically develop an individual's ether aptitude, but have since fled with the money they received. I want to say somebody talked about interacting with somebody to train their ether aptitude.
Have a cup of coffee to jumpstart your day.
I don't know who that would have been.
Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
There is our dailies. And we've got Eridu Weekly already done, so that's good. That there. Let's grab a noodle.
Ingredients are the freshest in the morning. Come, have a bowl of noodles.
And let's go this one. We'll go ahead and skip that. I like watching it, but
Got your fill? See you next time.
I'm kind of in a hurry. Because there is not that button. This one. Think regular security checks like banning metal in the device. What's happening? Just got a report about scratches on the floor inside 06. So I went to check it out, and it looked like some super hyped player had been kicking and stomping around. He must have worn spiked shoes or something to cause that much damage. Wonder if the Ethereals in the game got scared off by their intensity. Oh, battle trial. Interesting. So we need to. This is a event with Corin. This one. I think I can get to it from here. Expert challenge. Nope, that's not it. So we'll have to go this way. Battle tower. Oh, hold on. This is not it. The expert challenge. Does this get me back in there? Nope, this is also not it. Oh, but this gets me the stuff for upgrading the, well, he's not gonna get me there either. Scratches on the floor. But she's wearing a mask. That's not what I wanted. Stop tracking. Track this one. Are you serious? You can't even get out of this? What? Well, I guess we're doing the thing I didn't want to do yet. Growl. Well, hey, this is why I'm recording it, I suppose. Astra. Is Astra here? Is she inside? Please step back. Hey, don't shove me. You think you own this cinema or something? Astra has an important event here today. No unauthorized personnel is allowed inside. Important event, huh? Like, we're supposed to believe that? Isn't it just the TOPS conference? Why is Astra even performing at your boring conference? Don't you know what day it is? Move aside. We're not just some random fans. We're here to hold Astra's birthday event. Meanwhile, around the back of the entrance of the cinema, a figure is peeking at the crowd nearby. A red coat and sunglasses. It's the person known as Chaotic Fried Rice. She waves and starts miming a series of nonsensical gestures, but it's obvious what she means. Distract the guard. Ah, someone's in the cinema lobby. Is that Astra over there? What? Where? Let me in! Step back, you're not allowed inside. The alleged Astra sighting causes a stir, drawing the attention of the black-suited bodyguard. Time to meet up with Chaotic Fried Rice. Bye. Hello. I really need to get to a point where it says you're about to enter immersive storytelling. Chaotic. Fried rice. Perfect. High five. I've always wanted to try something like that. Gotta hand it to you. You got here fast. Now everyone caught up with chaos out at the front. It's time for us to sneak away. Sneak away? Why don't you just walk out? Obviously, because there's a reason we can't just stroll out the front. I'll fill you in once we're out of Lumina Square. I forgot I had a voice for her. Let's try to avoid the crowds, especially those bad guys in black. The car's parked in the parking lot. Perfect! You're just full of good ideas, aren't you? My courageous knight in shining armor. Lead us to the parking lot. Things are gonna be much easier once we get out of Lumina Square. Chaotic Fried Rice. That is not the parking lot. Not the parking lot. There aren't many people here. It seems pretty safe. Path is clear. Let's call over that runaway princess. Oh, I see. So we gotta go step by step. Right by people. Yeah, this is a good place. Ooh. Bodyguards in black are here's where. Well, they're everywhere. Take the small path on the left. Pretty sure that would get noticed if they're worth anything as bodyguards. Fried rice princess now. Why are you over there? You're right behind where the bodyguards were. Hi, guys. The parking lot's right up ahead. We're almost there. Someone's up ahead. Hide! It's coming from behind, too. It's a pincer attack. What do we do? Is this the end? Meanwhile... Oh my, look at you. What a handsome young man. But why the scout? And dressed all in black, no less. That outfit only makes you look older, my dear. Eve. You've got the latest issue of Trendsetter right here. You should take one. You might find it helpful. Have you seen someone who looks like Astra Yao around here? Like what? Esther who? Someone famous? I'm an old lady, so just describe her for me. Black hair, red eyes, tall, slim, and her expression is cold, like she's a queen or something. Oh, that lady. I saw her earlier as she was heading towards the metro. The guard mutters something into his radio and starts sprinting toward the metro. You think you hear him yell something like, "Save me a copy of Trendsetter," as he dashes off. Alright, they're gone. Come out, you two. Thank you, Granny Eve. Oh, that was actually Eve. Eve? Your name's Eve too? Huh. Feels like I'm always being saved by an Eve. I don't know who you've got mixed up with, but be careful, Belle, Astra. Wait, Granny, you just gave away my real name. Oh, so your name is Belle. Nice name. It really rolls off the tongue. Wait, Granny, I'm not Astra, and didn't you just say you didn't know? I was trying to fool that guy. I see you on magazine covers all the time. How could I not recognize you? There's one difference, though. You look far more energetic in person than you do in the photos. Alright, enough chit-chat. You better get moving before those guys realize something's off and come back. Yeah, thank you, Granny Eve. We better get to the parking lot now. Do you know a safe place where we could go? I could really use a break. Head back to my shop. You can tell me what happened on the way. And so you head out of Lumina Square with chaotic fried rice. Shortly after, inside the Random Play Video store.
No bad guys on our tail. We can finally take a break now.
They really don't look like bad guys to me. Seem more like bodyguards than anything.
Are they really bad guys? Honestly, they looked more like bodyguards to me.
Trust me, they're not bodyguards. There's only one person who can be my bodyguard. But hey, now that we're safe, I can finally thank you properly. I'd never have made it without your help. Congratulations! You're officially at the top of Fried Rice's best online buddies list. Anyway, I don't want to drag you into any more of this, so I'll be going solo from here. See you around, and I'll remember to send you a thank you gift later.
Thank you gift? How about your signature on this poster?
About that thank you gift. I happen to have this limited edition family poster here. Could you sign it for me?
Oh, sure thing! I can even write a personal note. No, wait. Oh my! I just noticed. The main girl in this movie looks a lot like me! Just to clarify, the actress on the poster, Astrael, yeah, that's not me. Though people do say we look alike. What's with that face? You don't believe me?
No, not especially considering we've dealt with you before or after this, if that makes any sense at all. We completed Astra Yao's agent story, which was a lot less stressful now that I think of it than the last couple. But to my understanding, it chronologically takes place after these events, so that's a drawback of not having progressed so far in this story. I'd like to believe you, but nope, not at all.
I really want to believe you, but even Granny Eve at the newsstand wouldn't buy that.
So you're not buying it. Then I guess I have no choice but to play my trump card now. Yeah, you're right. I am Astrael.
That's your trump card?
So, your trump card is just owning up to it?
You know, I actually think that being recognized is kinda cool. But I made a deal with my manager. She said when you're out on your own, you have to stay low-key and wear a disguise. That said, it's not like I was really breaking the promise. I did try to disguise myself, but your sharp eyes saw right through it. That's not on me. Anyway, back to the plan. Our next stop, Port Elpis.
Wait, what plan?
Wait, Port Elpis? What plan is this? Weren't we going to just sign the poster and say goodbye?
That was the friendly, anonymous online friends version of the plan. But now, plans have changed. You know who I am, and you helped me escape from Lumina Square. Which means you're now acting against Tops.
I don't remember what TOP stands for.
An insignificant little video store owner kidnaps a superstar backed by Tops and ruins their important event. Looks like we're in this together now.
Is it too late to send you back to Lumina Square?
Kidnapping a superstar? You're the one who... Wait, is it too late for me to send you back to Lumina Square?
Oh, it's too late. You're now officially invited to join me on my one-day escape plan. I'm gonna ditch work, run away to Port Elpis, and finally make my way to Reverb Arena. I'm really looking forward to going to Reverb Arena. I hear there's a really cool event happening there. But do you know how to get to Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? I couldn't seem to find them on the Metro map.
Well, I was at Port Elpis just a few days ago. No wait, that just felt like it was a few days ago. No, we were there too. That was part of the bringer quest. Yeah, I know the way.
Yeah, but we don't need to take the metro. We can just drive there.
Great! I'm counting on you. I'm gonna go pop by the record store across the street for a sec. There's
Oh,
something
hopefully
I've
this
been
lets me get out of
meaning to
this.
check out. Let me know when you're ready.
Without waiting for a response, Astra adjusts her sunglasses and strides toward the record store, as if those glasses really help hide her identity. Port Elpis and Reverb Arena? And there's an event going on. Well, since there's nothing urgent at the moment, I guess there's no harm in taking a break right now. Well, there's a problem. I need out of this quest. I really didn't want to play this one right now. I wanted to wait. That, someone using Wise's model. Whose album are you looking for? I'm looking for a record of Yoran de Winters. Do you know him? Of course, he's huge. They have quite a few of his records here. I've looked through them all. They have a recording of his last concert, but not the version I want. Is there a special edition? Something like that. This isn't part of today's plan. I'll explain it to you next time. Are you ready to go now? Our next stop is Port Elpis. Yeah. The Forks minivan. Still has splayed tires. The sea breeze arrives first with a greeting, delivering clouds that seem small enough to swallow in a single gulp. Under the warm embrace of the blazing sun, the cries of seagulls mix with the sound of waves, churning out creamy white foam. This is Port Elpis. Upon entering the port, Astra excitedly dashes toward the fisherman's domain. Better catch up with her. Hello. Look, someone's fishing over there. And they've got all the right gear. Bet they catch tons of fish. Huh? Why is this bucket empty? The one next to it is full, though. Hey, young lady, are you making fun of me? Oh, here comes a big one. Oh, this time it won't get away. Did it get away? Did you get it? Doesn't matter, it's all about the journey. Aw, I missed this. It's been so long since I last went fishing. Are you good at fishing too? Yeah, I've tried it a few times for work. Fishing is so fun and simple. All you gotta do is cast the line, count to 10 in your head, and give it a big yank to reel in the fish. What? Count to 10? Grandpa Goo, we've got a pro here. Not even the pros can do it that fast. Everything feels pretty familiar. But I think something's missing this time. Something's missing? The bait, the rod, or the location? I've been saying this spot isn't great. We gotta go elsewhere. Ah, I just remembered. We're missing a guy here. Back then, someone was waiting with the fish in the water. As soon as I cast the line, they'd hook a fish onto it. Oh, wait. Are you fishing or filming a movie? Right. Speaking of movies, you look a lot like that famous actress my friend really likes. What's her name? Yeah, I knew people would recognize you. I'm not her. No, I think you are. I just remembered. It's Astra Yao. No, you can't be. I see. You just look a lot like her, but you're definitely not Astra Yao. Get the Clark Kent effect. Why do you say that? My friend calls Astra Yao the queen. No way a queen would be this energetic and laid back. You're doing a great job imitating her, but you're missing the essence. If you were the real Astra Yao, you'd probably kick over Grandpa Goo's buckets the moment when we said you're not her. Right, Grandpa Goo? Why are you asking me? I don't give a hoot about some queen. She'd only get in the way of my casting. If anyone dares kick my bucket over, I'll kick yours right into the sea. Should I go kick that bucket just to prove I'm me? Then the fish shall remember you as the merciful queen. Oh, by the way, I see there's a lighthouse. Can we go up there? Why are you asking me? I don't care about lighthouses. Lighthouses will only get in the way of my casting. See that guy down by the lighthouse there? That's McDunn, the keeper. You can go ask him. All right, let's go. If the keeper's okay with it, I'd love to check out the view from the top. Seagull. Seagull. Oh, wait, there's a... Oh, wait, there's not? Oh, there is. Yeah, it's over here. Nothing significant with this trash can right now. I'm getting distracted for being in a hurry trying to get this mission to a point where I can leave it. You want to go up the lighthouse? Sure, but the wind is pretty strong up there, and there's nothing worth seeing. Of course there's something worth seeing. I have a feeling that the best view in all of Elpis Port is up there. You really think so? I didn't think there were young people still into lighthouses these days. All right, go ahead. Thank you. Let's go up and see the seagulls. Well, now we finally get to go to the top of the lighthouse. And also, this is really quite funny because we are reliving events that we relived in the event that we did before this that actually happens after. So it's some really trippy time travel, brain warp sort of stuff going on right now. Also, I love the distortion field on the rim of the hollows. Astra quietly gazes out at the sea. Astra quietly gazes out at the sea, deep in thought. Her lively expression fades as if she's returned to being the person on the posters. Just stand there, watching her. I don't know what tune she's humming, or I'd hum it in her makeshift voice. Happy birthday to you. Today's your birthday, right? Yeah, that's right. Just for today, I don't want to sing for anyone I don't like, no matter what. And Eve isn't here when I needed her. I know the bigwigs at Tops see a lot in me. Oh, Tops must be the performing group or her management company. And I know those people in black suits. They just want to take me back to where I'm supposed to be. But I just want to be a little selfish today. Or rather, maybe I just want to see if I still have the guts to say I want to be selfish at all. Seems like I'm not on your people I don't like list. Of course not. I'm really happy about all the decisions I made today. Especially asking you to help. I'm pretty confident I could have escaped without a problem, just on my own, but it wouldn't have been this much fun. As a reward and token of my gratitude, you're my only audience today. I'm honored. The Queen. When did people start thinking of me like that? In your albums or in your movies? You're really different from how you are in your movies. Of course. But work is work. It's different. Actually, sometimes I wonder if I've gone too far. Maybe this version of myself that you see today is just a facade for self-comfort. I'm 1 year older now, but it feels like nothing's changed. Sometimes staying the same is just as important. I guess you're right. I hope I'll still have the courage to be this selfish on my next birthday. And of course, I'll need your help then again. The wind's picking up. Let's head down. The next stop, also our last stop today, will be Reverb Arena. Hey, a box. Is there also a... Oh, that was still the box. Hey, they've got the air conditioner and or heater running. No radiation. I can hear you clomping around over there, Sage in a can. Look, those Bangbu over there seem to be doing something fun. Did you bring a translator? And, now everyone's here. And, it's about time to begin. And, I hereby announce that this monthly Astra Yao impression competition has officially begun. Impression of who? So it's real. I read about this on internet, but I didn't think the participants would all be Bangbu. Well, the participants were all human, but they couldn't make it. Apparently, they all went to Lumina Square for a meetup event. So they sent Bangbu to represent them. Contestants, do your best for your master's glory. Let's begin with contestant number 1. It's showtime. And not. That was perfect. What was it even trying to do? You didn't get it? It was clearly doing an impression of Astra Yao doing a Bangbu impression. So, if I were to imitate a Bangbu, I'd sound like this? And A competitive opponent has appeared, but contestant number 1 is still winning. After all, no one understands Bangbu impressions better than me. What in Eridu is the point of judging a Bangbu on a Bangbu impression? Next up, contestant number 2. They'll be imitating Astra Yao's pose from her concert poster, hugging her knees in solitude. Look, contestant number 2 is bending over, and now it's standing up. Wait a minute. Where's the knee-hugging pose in all of this? I don't have knees. What a critical mistake. Pretty Boo's choice of poster sealed its fate. If it had chosen a lying down pose, it wouldn't have lost so badly. Now for our final contestant. Contestant number 3, Style Boo. Today they're doing an impression of... Oh my, it's perfect! The classic Astra Yao outfit. Red, white, black, and yellow. Flawless. The only thing that's similar are the colors. Wait. Can I enter this competition? Look at me. I'm wearing the same colors today. Classic Astra Yao style. A new challenger appears, and yes, your outfit matches the criteria. Now, I hereby announce the top 3 winners of today's competition. In third place, contestant number 1. In second place, our human contestant. In first place, contestant number 3. Wait, hold on. Why did I only get second place? This must be rigged. Let me explain. I tell you with my professional and expert judgment. In terms of physique, you and contestant number 3 are practically identical. But contestant number 3 scored 99 points, and you only got 98. What? Identical in physique? And you lost 2 points because of your sunglasses. Astra Yao doesn't wear sunglasses on the poster. Nor on her album covers. And not in the car's trunk either. In the trunk? It was a scene for a movie. Well, if it's just the sunglasses, I guess if I take them off, I win, right? Determined to claim victory, Astra dramatically removes her sunglasses.
So, what's the score now?
So, what's the score now? Sorry, I had to attempt a better impression.
Now, the whole of New Eridu knows you ran away.
That voice.
Didn't we agree you'd stay low-key and wear disguises? And yet you've just gone and thrown away what little disguise you bothered with. Oh, it wasn't very effective anyway.
Eve, what are you doing here?
I should be asking you that. The whole company is looking for you, and the gossip online is blowing up. All I got from you was, I'm heading to Reverb Arena with my online friend, and then you disappeared.
I met a random stranger online, and I'm going to run away with them. That's definitely safe for a star actress and singer-performer person.
Huh. You must be that online friend.
Hi. I'm her best online friend.
Yep, that's me. Currently ranked #1 on Chaotic Fried Rice's best online buddies list.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. I'm Evelyn, Astra's manager and bodyguard. We need to be on the same page for what's happened today. Astra's outing was a planned work event.
It wasn't a work event. I simply ditched work. I already told her.
All right. Then just remember, Astra left because of a personal emergency.
I also mentioned that I ran away just because I didn't want to perform for the bigwigs at Tops.
You really don't know how to hold back, do you?
Okay, so Astra is here with her online friend, us, and Evelyn was trying to tell us why Astra had left and done her things that she's doing currently, not knowing that Astra has already told us everything about what she's doing and why. So that's, I think that's why that was a little kind of back and forth contradictory, sorta.
Okay, fine. Let's head back first. The car's parked over there. I'll take care of the rest later.
I don't want to go back, Eve. Not today.
I get it. It was my fault. I should have been there for you. But you still need to go back and give everyone an explanation. Not just to the company, but also to your fans. They're still waiting for you at Lumina Square. Are they also people you want to avoid?
On today, probably.
Fine. Let's go back. I gotta go, Belle. Thank you for keeping me company today. I'll remember it forever. Bye.
It sounds really, really final. Goodbye and happy birthday.
Goodbye. And happy birthday.
Please wait. There's still a few things I'd like to discuss with you.
Keep everything a secret, right? I got it.
It's to keep everything a secret, right? Don't worry. You don't have to tell me that. I know what to do. Even if just for Astra's sake.
Yes, we need to keep it secret. But there's another thing. Thank you. I also want to thank you. I realized she was a little off this morning, but I had a special assignment as well, so I had to leave after dropping her off at the cinema. I planned to make it up to her after the event with a proper birthday celebration. But the next thing I know, I get a message saying she's heading to Reverb Arena. Lucky you were there for her. She's in a much better mood than she was earlier today. You've done what I couldn't. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
No need to thank me. I'm really happy to get this chance to spend time with her. I'll definitely treasure the memories we made today.
I need to go now. And please, everything we talked about has to stay secret.
Of course. It's not like I've got ocular implants that are monitoring everything.
What secret?
Oh, why did you come back? Get in the car.
Just 1 sec! 1 sec, okay? There's something I forgot to tell Belle. I still owe you a signed poster. I'll remember. No, next time, I'll bring you an even bigger gift. Just wait.
In the end, Astra left with Evelyn by her side. But who knows? Maybe one day, you'll see them again. The Asaba Haramasa agent story has been recorded and can be viewed in the video archive. Why on earth is that? That was not the Agent Haramasa story, was it? That was weird. Okay, now we're freed of that. So apparently we just completed that activity. So this doesn't look like it's a time limited. Best experience, it's recommended to complete main story chapter 5, A Storm of Falling Stars, before participating. Which is probably because it takes place in the port. So based on this, we've completed the leisurely lull. Let's see. This button. Maybe I have to go back first to trigger it. Yeah, that's a whole. Okay. Yikes. Oh, that's why this had a timer on it. Okay. So, Starloop Tower, since we did the events with Astra from after this but before, after this in the story, but before this in the IRL timeline, both of these had like a timer on them, like they're gonna go away, like this. Which to me, wonderful, to me indicated that we were going to lose access to the area, which I was a little concerned about. But now this blipped in like it was unlocked recently, and that is cool. So we're going to go out here to the car, which still has splayed back wheels. Oh, and it just takes us to this. Okay. I want to go to the Melinde hollow entrance. Seniors of Section 6 have done well so far. I don't remember what it was that brought us here. And where is the... Wow. That is a tall building. This will let me get a better look at it without making things really strange. I mean, it is a huge building. So a hand appears to be bigger than the police. Appears to be bigger even. Here. Sculpture is very blurry, so it's hard to tell which big shot is supposed to resemble. But judging by the nameplate, it could be anyone at all. Maybe that's the whole point. Please follow me if you'd like to head to Section 6 office. So Section 6 is part of Hand. And that's where like Miyabi and Sukaku and Yanagi, Childish Doodles. Definitely the work of Sukaku. No. Who would want to look at paperwork? Should we be concerned about these blips? We had an event with Chingy and Zhuyuan and the other members of Hand, and that was what unlocked this. And I don't know.
Awaiting further instructions.
Oh, that was part
Standing
of the Anby quest line, I think.
Yukashiro Yanagi, awaiting orders.
Maybe it was something else. Maybe it's part of the main. Couldn't have been part of the main because it wouldn't. We started outside, and I wouldn't think you would still have the timer on the map. So anyway, going back to going back to Port Elpis, I think. Intermission reverberations. That's not what I want. And of course, Season 1 Epilogue Part 2, or Bury Your Tears with the Past Part 2, releases on the 23rd of this month, so 10 days away. And then Season 2 of the game releases on June something. Nian, do you believe in prophecies? What kind of prophecy? Recently, I received a prophecy. It says that I'll drown in the sea near Port Elpis soon. Do you believe it? Of course. I could casually brush it off and say prophecies are just nonsense. But this time is different. This prophecy will definitely come true. After all, the last prophecy from the same seer already took away one of my very important friends. Is it time to prepare? You seem quite eager, almost like you're about to sell me a graveyard. Fine. Even though I'm about to drown, if some strange twist of fate keeps me alive, I'll gladly accept it. As for you, you're the key to whether I encounter something strange. Is that part of the prophecy? Not exactly. I just need someone to help me check for any safety hazards around Port Elpis. According to the prophecy, right now, around Port Elpis, whether it's the ships leaving port, the old, dilapidated paths, or the fog that blurs one's vision, all of these could put my life in danger. That's terrifying. Would you be willing to help me figure out how I'll drown? I mean, which dangers could make the prophecy come true? Sounds really weird. That really sounds weird. Nyan? Nyan? Leave, seemingly weighed down by worries. What a strange client. But since he's worried about so many strange things, I'll ask the sailors first. Oh, Dennis! What's up? Under what circumstances could someone fall overboard from a ship? What a strange question. Someone jumps from the ship into the sea, they'll fall overboard. Whether it's because of the rough seas causing the ship to sway, poor visibility in the dark, or a creature grabbing them by the back of their neck. Or are you asking about an accident that could still happen when everyone is following the safety rules? We're talking about this area, well, near Port Elpis. If we're talking about this area near Port Elpis, the waves tend to be mild, and the lights on the shore are quite bright. Of course, there's some sea fog occasionally, but it's not a big deal. Besides, the sailors all know how to use the safety equipment on the ship, like life jackets and lifeboats. I have a friend with prophecies involved. Does that mean we've entered another world? That's right, mermaids, calypsos, sirens, other mythical creatures with fishtails or feathers try to lure humans into the sea. Wait. Although I don't know why your friend would think that way, accidental drowning incidents should be pretty rare, right? At least I've never encountered one myself. But that's not a reason to violate maritime safety rules. 2 years ago, when I was still working on a cargo ship, there was a time... It's a long story, forget it. Anyway, this area is considered to have a very good reputation among shipping companies, so your friend doesn't need to worry too much. It's hard to say for sure. What if he hears whispers from the deep sea? This conversation took a strange turn. It's time to go back and tell Nyan what I've just learned. Nyan? 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 Wait. Why are you going along with Nyan's... Nyan? Nonsense. The simplest way to avoid falling overboard is to stay off ships entirely. And not waste time reading Port Elpis' accident logs. I'll talk to him now. Now, do you think somewhere around here there's a chance that one day I might accidentally board a huge ship? And then, somehow, fall off its edge into the sea and drown? The probability is basically 0. Is that right? Then what if one day I'm walking by the sea, or fishing, or just enjoying the seaside view, and suddenly a gust of strange wind blows me into the sea and I drown? What's the probability of that happening? You sound like you're hoping for it? Of course not, my dear ever so reliable friend. Would you go around here and ask the fishermen how things are here? I might have been paraphrasing. Fishermen? Oh, up there. Is there any chance my friend could accidentally fall in the sea? Doesn't look like it, with the breakwater there. Fishing safety hazards at Port Alpus. Wait, are you saying your friend thinks he'll go fishing on a sunny day and somehow end up drowning? A friend of yours can't be... Why does your look feel oddly sympathetic now? It wasn't me. Haha, just kidding. But this is indeed one of the best harbors for fishing in New Eridu. Even though most of old Port Elpis got swallowed by the Hollow, the water depth here is still perfect for rebuilding docks. Plus, with nearby offshore wind farms, like those behind us, and scenic walkways, it's far from becoming some desolate, abandoned port. When the waves are strong or the weather is heavy, the nearby docks and passages are closed. There will be an announcement before it shuts down. Whenever the docks shut down for emergencies, public security sends patrol boats to ensure everyone returns safely. They also patrol regularly to prevent some tourists, like your friend imagines, from getting stuck on the rocks. As long as you exercise caution, fishing around here doesn't usually lead to extreme situations, like being swept away by the waves. If you're still concerned, ask McDunn. He knows everything about Torchlit Lighthouse. I see. Oh, Mr. McDunn. Today's wind speed isn't suitable for putting out to sea. Nearby boat rentals will be suspended. Sorry for the inconvenience. Safety hazards? Of course, neither the Torchlit Lighthouse nor the port trail is completely free of hazard. But during my time as a lighthouse keeper, no serious safety accidents have ever happened around here. Except for one time. Can you tell me more about that? I can only remember that kid who would always greet me before going out to sea. I think his name was... Nian? Who did I meet then? It's already been 2 years since he and his friend drowned in the surrounding waters. But that's definitely not something you or your friends will encounter. You kids, instead of meeting troubles halfway, you should just follow the safety rules. Nian drowned in the sea 2 years ago. Or was it someone with the same name? Was it a prophecy? Or something that actually happened? If everyone says the area around the port is safe, let's first talk to the person who doesn't seem like a ghost. So have you found any clues about me drowning in a few days? Stop saying ominous things. In that case, I can rest assured and go out to sea, right? What do you mean? While the Great Prophet warned me about the possibility of drowning near Port Elpis, they also revealed that the only way to break this grim fate, and that is, sail the destined path, chasing a glimmer of hope as radiant as the rising sun. Whether it's the harbor walkways or the lighthouse, or even going out to sea, it's perfectly safe, right? So what's there to worry about? Anyway, thank you. Now I'm going to review my destined course again. Wait, you're serious? But his prophecy said, and the Nian that McDunn mentioned. And seriously, where on the sea would you even find a glimmer of hope? If anything, staying clear of it is the smartest thing to do. Feels like Nian is hiding something from me. If there's time, I should come back here tomorrow. And now it's dark. Talk to the buoy. Ooh, the purple lights are back. Sounds like someone calling for help. There's a small bamboo struggling in the water. Better save it. Quick, use that safety ring nearby. It was close, but eventually the bamboo soon drags itself over to safety. Human, congratulations, your empathy has passed the test of the scion of the sea god, and has brought with it a gift from the ocean. What the heck did it just say? That's right, my true identity is the scion of the sea god. And please, my other logic core, cut it out, please. Wow. and two souls fighting amongst each other. Regrettably, I have been wounded by my brother, and now my spirit is ensnared within this confining shell of bamboo. I told you there's 2 lines of code there that needs fixing. I had envisioned diving into the ocean's depth to plead my grievances before my father. Yet I soon realized that this body grew ever heavier and more lethargic as it sank beneath the waves. Forget it. Whatever you say. Now, if you would transfer 200 dennies to me, I could restore the divine communication channel and reach out to my confidant, most illustrious sorcerer of this century. Once I have reclaimed my rightful place, I shall bestow upon you this entire expanse of sea, alongside all the bounties harvested from within its depths, and the revenues from the wind power. All of it shall rightfully belong to you. Thanks for remembering wind power. Legal where? Human, your doubts chill my heart. Yet, as the scion of the sea god, I have a heart as boundless as the realms of my father. You have offended me, but nevertheless are still this bamboo's savior. Okay, I'm just this bamboo now, am I? I hereby give you a gift from the sea. Kind person, please listen to me before I produce all these stinky fish bones and scales. To me before I take the coin and scram. You stop saying weird stuff. Bamboo, how dare you defy the child of the sea? Who gave the fish a belly button? Citizens fish here every day. But what they often catch are boots and tires. It's difficult to catch fish swimming around, but it's a matter of minutes before a drifting boot or tire gets caught. Now I feel like one of those floating boots or tires, carried along by the waves, drifting aimlessly towards unknown waters, only to be snagged by a fishing hook and dragged ashore. I'll be left on the roadside, forsaken. Manager, I didn't expect to see you here. Guess this is fate. Would you be willing to put on my costume and take over as the next Officer Mew Mew? Thank you, but I must politely decline. Haha, I get it. The Mew Mew persona never had many fans, so who would want to take it on now? What happened? Manager, please bear with my rambling for a moment. It all started with the recent election. Not entirely sure what happened, but after Commander Bringer stepped down and the new commander took charge, rumors started circulating about some tension between public security and HSO. The new commander wanted to put an end to these rumors, so he reached out to HSO, proposing a joint campaign. And to everyone's surprise, the response was overwhelmingly positive. Numerous motivated citizens volunteered for the community outreach activities. I've never seen this much engagement before. Should be a good thing, right? It definitely is a good thing in terms of community outreach. First, I was pleased, until my superior told me that the Mew Mew persona wasn't really in their future campaign roadmap, and they were considering transferring me to another position. What a reasonable excuse. Public security finally has a fresh approach to outreach. Celebrities' influence will always be more powerful than a humble mascot, so it makes sense that Mew Mew has no place in this new campaign. My superior told me that Port Elpis is the last stop of my outreach. Once I'm done here, what happens next? Will I be sent to the Hollow to deal with the Ethereals, or stuck to a lesser position, just maintaining water coolers? Or maybe public security doesn't need me anymore. They will take my authorization back. I'll probably just end up a drifter with no real purpose. The citizens still need you. Manager, you have a kind soul, but deep down, I know abandoning the Mew Mew persona makes perfect sense. Once I take off this costume, I'll be a good-for-nothing nobody. The existence of Mew Mew and my own life are oddly similar. Both feel so aimless and meaningless now. Maybe that's exactly why I ended up wearing this costume in the first place. After retiring, I might as well bring a fishing rod and fish here as well. Officer Mew Mew is completely deflated, convinced that his existence is meaningless, and unable to accept any words of comfort. As you try to figure out how to cheer him up, you spot a familiar little figure peeking around the corner. Is it trying to get your attention? KK? Oh, it's the Bang Boo! It's the Bang Boo that lost his motivation! Nice to see you again, manager. I'm KK, security boo number 7406. Do you remember me? Yes! I really appreciate all your help the other day. We took him around to try and find a new job because he didn't think he was happy being a security boo, and then he found out that the thing that he wanted to do most was be a security boo. I'm so happy to see you again. Anyway, I heard from the other officers about Officer Mew Mew's career downfall. As you can see, he's not in the best state of mind right now. He's done so much for me in the past. I can't just sit back and do nothing. Manager, I can tell you're worried about him too. Can you help me to cheer him up? It's my duty. It's great. Actually, before coming here, I reached out to some of the Bang Boo who received his help during the community outreach activities. They're all eager to cheer up Officer Mew Mew. I asked them to meet me here at Port Alpus, but I did not see them. 6 Bang Boo agreed to come, and they should be around here somewhere. Can you help me find them? Alright, let's get going. Please follow me. Find the Bang Boo. Okay, so... I appreciate that, but that is... not the task I want to be working on right now. I need to go to the map and the random play. I'm gonna go here and click on the Saba Haramasa agent story because is this it? See, this is the event that yeah, we took on, which I think there was a mention of a promised autograph. Maybe not. Maybe that was new content. Oh, okay. Interesting. Any memories you want to protect from the passing of time to this head maid? That must be what, Grace? Lighter. Is this Haramasa? Haramasa-masa? I don't know. I don't want to start an agent story right now. I want to, is it, heal? Astrid, yeah, I can call Asaba Haramasa. We must have had interactions with her, maybe. Now, there's a thing. There is one thing that isn't here. Maybe not. Okay, back to queue. Let's go, Sokaku. Oh, wait, what? We can't hang out with Trigger? Well, I figured it out. Did a pause the recording and did a quick search. In order to do hangout events with Trigger or quality time, trust events, that kind of thing. We have to complete barrier tiers with fast, so we meet Trigger, because apparently we get to meet Trigger in that event. So that's less fun. Okay, so we're going to hang out with Ambi. What are you doing? Just munching on a burger and talking to you. You? I'm chatting with you. Want to hang out? Ah, I see. Sure. Where do you want to go? Let's go to Bardic Needle. Let's go to the video store, actually. The video store. I asked a friend to pick up some old Civilization videotapes for me that have gone out of circulation. Each one is linked to an urban legend. There's Dark Monday, so unsettling it saps your will to live. And there's Fatal Ringtone, with the office worker crawling out of the TV when you watch it. And recordings of... oh, ouch. A former life where it said your past life could take over your body. Are you interested in these? You know, if I get to hang out with Ambi, sure. I'm probably going to be terrified the whole time, but hey! It's worth it. I guessed as much. Sure, let's watch them together. When are you free? I'll stop by the video store. Ooh, that's, yeah. Night night. Well, hi, Anby. Yeah. I think I need to be on the other side to get a good shot with her. Don't mind me, we're just gonna... Hey, you can see out the skylight. Scoot over here. Oh man. Wait, oh, I can go behind the counter. She's looking at me now. I don't like that angle. So I guess we have to do it from this side. And because she's on that side, I can make a face. Yay. Okay. Hi, Amby. I'm here. I've brought 3 movies. Which one do you want to watch? I think this one looks the least terrifying. Recordings of a former life? It said the spirit of your former life will take over your body after you watch the movie. Do we really have past lives? In movies, yes. Well, if it's in movies, it could be in reality too. That's what I believe. Let's watch this videotape then. You and Anby watch recordings of a former life together. Nobody mentioned the protagonist has 300 past lives to fit the concept of 300 past lives into a single movie. That's impressive in its own way. If everyone had 300 former lives, they'd have to fight to decide a winner before taking over my body, right? No one's going to take over your body. However, I didn't want to say it's a weird take because that seems mean and would probably hurt her trust. Not that I don't think our trust goes down anymore once we're at this point, but however, if we have former lives, that means we have afterlives too, right? If there truly is an afterlife, I hope I can still watch movies like you with you like this. Me too, Andy. Me too. There will be an afterlife just so we can watch movies together. I hope so too. Yeah, but the present is important too. As for the rest, we can find some time to finish them together if you'd like. Sure. Yay! Trust increased, even though trust can't increase anymore. Mutations seem to be a bit different this time. Oh, this is oops. Gotta be a quest. Oh, I played some of these already, and they are difficult. Okay, let's see what Tsukishiro's quest is. Ah, Proxy. I was just about to go to your store and find you. What are you doing here? Section 6 has taken on a special investigation task that requires someone trustworthy to guide us through the hollow. Naturally, when faced with such an issue, we thought of asking you for help. The chief should be explaining this to you herself, but since the family gathering at the Hoshimi household, she's been unusually downhearted. By the way, do you have any leads, Proxy? What happened that day? Huh? Oh, you forgot? That day when we visited the chief's home, her father, Mr. Suichiro, sorry. Mr. Tsukishiro, that's, would be the dad of the person I'm talking to. Was quite enthusiastic about you. You recall with Yanagi what has happened previously. A few days ago, after the Bringer incident was settled, you, along with the members of Section 6, received an invitation from Mr. Soichiro to attend a thank you banquet hosted by the Hoshimi family. You heard many interesting stories about Miyabi's childhood from the family head, and even saw childhood photos of Miyabi. But Miss Miyabi didn't seem happy. Now that I think about it, there didn't seem to be anything particularly special about the whole banquet. It's just that Mr. Hoshimi Soichiro was a bit too casual. Honestly, he went as far as patting you on the shoulder and saying, "I'm very happy with you, and since you can help Miyabi control that blade, how about becoming the adopted daughter of the Hoshimi family?" It didn't sound much like a joke. Yeah, I remember now. Perhaps the chief has been sulking ever since then. Moreover, he enthusiastically showed you the chief's childhood photo album. Throughout the whole process, she remained expressionless and silent. A carefree father sharing embarrassing childhood stories in front of friends and even pulling out childhood photos. Thinking about it, the chief does have a reason to sulk. She still seems upset even now. Proxy, if she wants to talk to you about these things, take the opportunity to comfort her, won't you? Do my best, because I'm an Amalakaris. That's good to hear. Let's get back to business. To defeat the Huns.
Did they send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest bunch I've ever met, and you can bet before we're through, Mr. I'll make a man out of you.
Currently, Section 6 has been tasked with conducting rescue and investigation operations in a recently emerged hollow. Initially, it seemed like an ordinary mission, but the companion hollow is exhibiting rather peculiar corruption phenomena. Constantly shifting spatial structure and terrain caused a great deal of interference so far. Our fellows from the White Star Institute and the HRA are stuck in the early scouting stages. We're essentially like a mech with its radar turned off, pointing the weapon aimlessly in the darkness and doomed to get lost in this endless forest. And the name of that horrible forest is Milano, a unique hollow. In order to halt the hollow's expansion ASAP, Chief sent me to ask you, Proxy, to join the operation as the rescue assistant for Section 6. Making it through the forest is my specialty. I'm glad to join you. As of now, Section 6 and HSO are still trying to figure out the hollow, and I have to return quickly. I've assigned a logistics staff member from Hand to assist you. She'll get EOS to Melano. Well then, Proxy, I'll take my leave. See you in the hollow. You know, it's funny because this sounds like they're not concerned about the fact that being a proxy is illegal. And maybe that's changed since we got rid of Bringer. Okay, this button. Pale Wasteland. Carrying out an emergency rescue mission in a hollow that recently interrupted. Hoshimi Miyabi has sent an invitation to Phaethon to participate in this operation as an assistant rescuer. An opponent like this, that has Section 6 and their Void Hunters seeking help, is certainly rare. Head to Melano and check things out. We will do that next time, because I've got to go ahead and wrap up here. Okay. Let me check in here. This is gonna, oops. The same stuff as before. We'll do the fishing thing later too, I think. Holy cheese. We need to do this as well, I think. I'm not sure. So, okay. Yeah. For those of you watching over there on YouTube, I do want to remind you that we stream videos like this live over at twitch.tv/unexpectedlyrandom. We are there Monday through Saturday at roughly 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure you follow us on Twitch to join the chaos and check out our streaming schedule for the current lineup. We also have a Facebook and Instagram. Those are the best places to stay up to date with any changes that may occur pertaining to the streaming schedule. And we have a TikTok and the social media platform formerly known as Twitter if you want to check us out over there. Otherwise, if you're enjoying the content there on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot, and it lets us know what content you guys are enjoying. That's everything for this episode of Zenless Zone Zero. Hope you guys had a wonderful time today. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Until then, stay random. Outro logo.